Sig haters have lost the plot entirely. If you've ever needed yet another glaring example as to why the gun community is a fairy tale world of made up rules that simply does not exist outside of Reddit, then go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I'm your host, The Average. Apparently, it is illegal to conduct any sort of legitimate testing on a Sig Sauer P320 handgun in 2025, according to the internet video enjoyer that your mom says that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is I'm going to conduct a friendly reminder for all the Sig haters as to what your mission is and what your plot is. And remember, for the Sig haters, you merely adopted the hate. I was born in it and helped create the Sig hate. We're going to read some comments. If you enjoy my content, all that I ask that you do is hit the like button and comment down below, has the Sig hate been misdirected? And I'm going to help redirect it in the proper direction, maybe towards the allegations of people like Paul Strader who have sexual assault allegations and the actual safety issues and issues with the airmen that were killed, not these false allegations of shilling. The Trench Grenade channel is shilling because he's conducting testing. That's insane. So hit the like button and comment down below what your thoughts on this insanity that has been conducted in my comment section on a legitimate video, a 3,000 round test, a torture test, a burn down, and 3,000 round legitimate test on this handgun, and it earned its blue tiger stripes. So get down below, sound off in the comments, and let me know what your thoughts are on all this. I want to read some comments, and then I'm going to give you my legitimate opinion on these comments. Let's just go through the comments that really stuck out to me on a recent post when I asked, hey guys, what are your legitimate thoughts on how this thing, you can notice the barrel is all destroyed because I conducted some pretty insane testing. It's not going to focus, but you guys can see it right there. What we should be doing right now is conducting the after action review on the 3,000 round torture test on this pistol. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. But instead, I have to bring the Sig haters back on target, back on mission, and back on plot because they have simply, me included, I guess, in this crowd, lost the plot. So let's read some comments together, shall we? Dude, Sig is paying you a lot of money, huh? LMAO, they misspelled, trying so hard to fix image. Okay. Enough 329 stuff. You're losing me and probably other. Their spelling. Honestly, I feel like you're kind of backtracking. Did they send you a cease and desist? There's a lot. How the turns have tabled. Okay. What's the point of testing it? No one can trust it anymore. People questioning why. Why would I even test it? This is all from the iPad of Truth, of course, from some of these individuals that probably should rethink the plot and the narrative here. This has to be a troll post because if so, it is great referencing they didn't complete the handgun trials, but if it's not, well, okay then. I don't know what the deal is with the spelling. Let's move on here. Can't trust the company, has nothing to do with the gun. Own your or get disowned by the consumer. Cough. Shill. Cough. Let's see if there's any other good ones. Torture test. This is my favorite one, by the way. You win the gold star. Torture testing a gun that's getting booted from the server is definitely a choice. Not a good one, but perhaps one of those, all right, I did it, now pay me kind of deals. I get it. Now throw it in the dumpster. Okay, I rest my case with the iPad of Truth. Guys, let me bring you back to baseline. What all this is about, okay? The Sig hate is 100% warranted. Like I said, in the next video, we will be conducting an internal parts inspection. As you guys can see, there's like visible damage to this thing on the exterior. But what we should be conducting right now is that parts inspection and the after action review. But instead, I have to take a minute to remind you guys, this is all about the actual issues with the gun. Crazy concept. Yes, an airman was killed. We don't know the details on that. But what is more important is that we have 350 cases of uncommanded discharges and cases that are legitimate of this handgun right here going off in the holster. That is why we are here. But a number of my colleagues, soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, law enforcement officers, contractors, are forced to, just like me, carry this thing due to legal obligation or contractual obligation. So a content creator such as myself and many others, Ben Steger, on a weekly basis, conducts testing and training with his SIG P320. Focus Trip conducts testing with his SIG P320. A number of content creators are conducting testing on this. Now, just because we are conducting serious testing on these handguns does not mean we are shills, bought and paid for by SIG. There's only three people that I know of that are bought and paid for by SIG. GBRS Group, Max Michelle, probably Sean Ryan, and there's one I'm forgetting. You guys will name it down below. But these are the people that are actually, Gray Guns, okay? So you got GBRS Group, Sean Ryan, Max Michelle, and I already forgot the other one again. You guys get it, right? It's a long day. But Gray Guns, there it is again, okay? These are the known shills for Sig Sauer. Everyone else, to include myself, to my knowledge, that I've listed off, are conducting independent testing to see if the guns are reliable. And some of you guys are not going to like tomorrow's video, so that is why I'm releasing this right now. Just because a content creator releases their honest opinions about the functionality and durability of the handgun outside of the obvious safety issues of these things going off in the holster, allegedly killing an airman, potentially, allegedly killing a civilian, those things I have acknowledged, and I have helped create the narrative here on my channel. I have told people not to carry the SIG P320s. I've told people to carry other handguns. I have conducted a ton of research and news coverage on my channel as to why these guns are probably a bad option for 99.9% of everyone watching. I could probably say 100% at this point. So the bottom line up front and where I'm getting with this is, just because a content creator releases a video conducting a burn down, torture test, long-term round count review on a handgun does not mean they are bought and paid for. That does not mean that they're a shill for the company. And one more thing, you have to announce if you're bought and paid for, or you have any sort of paid promotion or sponsorship with a company. You have to announce it based on federal law. So for all the guys that are accusing me of that, that's hilarious. I have been a long-term SIG hater. Everyone here knows that I hate SIG. Everyone here knows I think that they're a shady company. So, bringing you all back to baseline, remember what this is actually about. This is about uncommanded discharges, internal safety components that are obviously broken, and ongoing litigation and investigations that I'm updating you guys on every 3 to 4 days, okay? So when you see a content creator like myself release a video testing these guns to extensive lengths, that is it. That's all it is. Don't look too far into it, okay? Now, for people like Gray Guns, Max Michelle, GBRS, Sean Ryan, yeah, there's probably something that those guys you should look into, right? When you have 37 videos on your channel and you're going to New Hampshire to conduct factory tours, military arms channel, I'm looking at you. Those are the guys you should be concerned about, right? Anyway, no, I'm not bought and paid for by SIG. Focus on what actually matters, and that is everything I just listed, okay? All right, guys, let me know what your thoughts on all this. Reddit hate, clearly it's Reddit energy. It's low testosterone, gun community, we got to stick together type of sentiment, and it just doesn't look good. So I look forward to reading the comments down below because I guarantee you they will be interesting. Have a good night. Cheers.